Welcome to my lower body exercise video. Just to start, usually we want to do a warm up or something like that. A good way to warm up the lower body is do some marching in place, some calf raises, something that moves around, gets the blood pumping a little bit in the lower areas of your body. Just make sure we're not working out cold muscles. We don't want to injure ourselves or anything like that. Alright, so the first exercise that we're going to do today is squat, pretty standard, but squat form is really important. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet about shoulder width apart, right in line with our hips and shoulders right in line with each other. We want to bend down, we want to sit back in that seat, so we want to sit back all the way back here, keeping this kind of angle below your legs. We want to make sure that our knees are not going in front of our toes. We want to try to make sure that the chest stays up the entire time. So we come back down there and we come right back up. Alright, sound good? So we're going to do 10 of these, and then we're going to rest, and we're going to do 10 more. Sounds good, here we go. And feel free to grab a chair if you'd like to help your balance. And here we go. 1. Yep, all the way down, all the way up. If the range of motion feels a little bit uncomfortable, go ahead and shorten it up, make it a little less shallow, or a little more shallow, excuse me. 4. 5. Looking good. If you want to hold the chair, you can. 6. Really focus on keeping those knees behind your toes. 7. 8. 9. 10. Alright, good first set, good first set. Alright, for this next one, we're going to do one more set of squats. If that was feeling pretty comfortable with that, you can go ahead, stop holding onto the chair if you were holding onto the chair. You can also add some weights, like these right here. If you don't have weights at home, you can use soup cans, full water bottles, grocery bags with stuff in them. Just make sure they're kind of even on both sides. We're not going to be moving around too much, so you don't really need just weights, but you can just find some object that fits your hand nicely, adds a little bit of body weight to you. You're going to be having those in your hands. Then we're going to do the same motion, same exercise, really focusing on that squat form again. We can go ahead and do 10 more of these. If you're holding weights in your hands, kind of keep them along your side and just move them right up and down that line, right there, straight up and down. Alright, let's get going. 2. We're going to keep breathing, really engage that core. It'll help with stability, as well as making sure that motion and that form stays correct. 5. 6. Yeah, you should feel this all the way down the backs of your legs and your quads. 7. And your glutes as well. 8. 9. And 10. Nice. Go ahead and set those weights down. Just like that. Shake the legs out a little bit. Hopefully you're feeling good about that. You should have felt that all the way up your hamstrings and your quads, your butt a little bit, your glutes. Alright, next one we're going to do is alternating lunges. So with a lunge, similar cue points as with the squatting. When we go into a lunge position, we want our feet shoulder width apart. Same way again, shoulder width apart. We take that staggered stance, one foot behind the other, like this. And when we go down, we want to make sure that squat makes a 90-degree angle right here and a 90-degree angle back there. Again, we want to make sure this knee's not over the front of our toes. We're not all the way over here. That means we're too far back. We're not like that. Nice and comfortable, nice in that area right there. And then we'll come back up and together. And we'll just switch legs, alternating, right out first, then back, then left out. Sound good? Alright. Just like the last one, remember, keep breathing, really tighten that core, engage it during the motions. It'll help with balance. If you'd like, you can grab a chair. That'll be easier to keep that balance. We'll just start like that, and then we'll come back together, and then like that. We'll leave that away quick. Alright. You guys ready? We're gonna do 15. 15 on each leg, that is. Alright, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 2. Feel free to grab that chair if you need some balance. 3, 3. Looking good, feeling good. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Looking good, feeling good. Ready to keep that form correct. 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, keep going, almost done, and 15. One more on that leg, and good. Get that rest, shake it out. Feel free to pause the video if you need, get some water or something. Is the beauty of technology. So if you're feeling comfortable with that, we can do like we did with the squats. We can add some weight to it. We'll just hold those in the same position that we did with the squats and try and keep that on that same line as your body the whole time you're moving, just up and down in that motion. We're not going to want to swing them out, swing them behind us, throw our balance off and all that stuff. But it will make it a little more difficult. Engage some more of the sides of your body, some more core, as well as the quads and the hamstrings that we're engaging during those lunges. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and crank them out again. Start with the same foot, we'll drop back, 50 on each side. 2, 3, engage that core, really focus on keeping your feet in line with your shoulders, keeping that knee behind your toes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going, got it. 9. We're working now. 10. 5 more each side. 11. 12. 13. 14. All right, one more each side, and 15. Nice, very nice. Go ahead and shake those out, drink some water. Get your legs nice and loosey-goosey. Should have been feeling that in your quads, maybe a little bit in your calves in the step back portion of things, some in your glutes, all the lower body fun stuff. All right, so the next one we're going to do is side lunges. So the side lunge we're going to do, just step out to the side, drop down into that lunge position, keeping one leg straight, and the one that you stepped out with, flex right there. Just like with the squats and the lunges before, when you step out to that side, you bend down, I want to make sure that knee is not in front of the toe. I want to make sure that the knee stays behind the fronts of our toes, that we're not hurting our knees, our patella tendons, all that important stuff back there. So one thing to make sure that we're doing these correct is when you step out, we don't want way out here. We don't want right here. We want it about 2 feet apart, depending on your size. And we'll just lean back down, really stick that butt out, sit in that chair, give it a flex, then come back up and bring those feet back together. All right, so we're gonna do 10 each side. Starting going right. Am I right, your left? How are the video flips? Work accordingly. All right, ready? We'll just step out, down, up, back together, and that's 1. Out, down, up, together, and that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. If you like, you can grab a chair, make that easier. 7, put it right in front of us, like this. 8, just for some stability. 9, and 10. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit the other side now. If you like, you can also do a wall. You're facing the wall. Feel free to put your hands on it, step out, and come back. Just as some stability stuff. Make sure we're staying safe and not hurting ourselves and all that stuff. Also, if the deepness of the motion is too much, feel free to shorten it down a little bit. Do whatever range of motion is comfortable for you. All right, here we go. Left side. 1, 2, really tighten that core. Sit back in that chair. 3, all right. 4, out again. 5, all right. 6, feeling good, keep breathing. 7, and make sure that knee stays behind that toe. 8, and now spin your hands out in front, it's easier for balance. 9, one more, and 10. Nice. You should have felt that in your hips and your glutes, and your quads and your hamstrings. Kind of an all-around leg workout there. Good for your abductors and adductors as well. All right, so for our last exercise, we're gonna hit calf raises. So the calf raise, pretty self-explanatory. Raise the calves. We're gonna have our feet same as everything else, about shoulder width apart. We're gonna roll up onto our toes and really extend through the ground. Really focusing on clenching those calves in the backs of your legs right here. If you'd like, you can grab the chair for some stability, just like that. You can use a wall as well. And as always, if this is comfortable for you, you can always add some weight to it. Like I said earlier, soup cans, water bottles, grocery bags, backpacks, something that's going to add weight to the top of your body to add your overall body mass. Goes up a little bit, that way you can increase the intensity of the workout. Alright, so we're going to do 10 of these, 2 sets of 10. So when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and stand behind the chair, stand next to our wall, hands on our hips. We're just going to roll up onto those toes. Alright, here we go. Hold it for about a second. 1, and then back down. Back up again. 2. Really focus on extending. 3, those toes to the ground. Trying to get yourself all the way up on your tippy toes. 4. Nice. 5. 6. You should feel this in your calves, backs of your legs. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice. Hopefully you're feeling that a little bit. Like I said, if you're feeling comfortable with that, go ahead and grab some weights. If you need to, grab a chair, grab a wall. These are all things you can make happen. If standing up is still a little bit too difficult to, we can always sit down. And this is where it comes handy to have some weights. You can sit down in the chair with a weight on one leg and just flex up and extend that calf all the way to the ceiling, or extend those toes to the ground, raise that calf to the ceiling, and do it seated as well. If that standing up is find yourself a little bit too difficult, we can always take a squat and make that happen. All right, let's hit that second set. I'm adding weights just for a little more resistance. We're not moving them up top, we're just standing, holding them while we do our calf raises. All right, remember to tighten that core, and here we go. 1, nice even paced movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, over the top for about a second. 6, 7, feeling good, keep breathing. 8, 9, there we go. One more, and 10. Very nice. So that's all the workouts I got down for you today. Those are all the exercises of this workout. Typically now you want to go do a cool down of some sort, something like swimming, walking, marching in place again if you're not trying to move around too much, jumping rope if that's in your ability range. Something that'll get the blood moving so that it doesn't just kind of pool in your muscles. It'll help you stop from being sore tomorrow, make yourself feel better, drink lots of water, stay healthy. Thanks guys.